come make some charms for my nails. So I use these little silicone molds, and sometimes I do shape the gel myself, but this time I chose to use a mold. I got this one off of Etsy, and it's really pretty. It has a lot of versatility, so I'm definitely going to be trying out all of these charms eventually. But yeah, so I chose the key-shaped one, and it's got a really delicate chain attached to it. Of course, there's always a risk when you use a silicone mold that it doesn't work, and then when you take it out, because it is so thin and fragile, it breaks. So I have to be really, really careful with that. But so far, these silicone molds have worked really, really well, and the gel doesn't really stick to it at all once it's cured. So I'm super, super pleased with it. 10 out of 10. I highly recommend for anyone who is not comfortable with making their own charms by shaping the gel manually, getting these molds. So yeah, now I'm going to cure it, but I'm only going to cure it for like a couple of seconds. I free-handed my gel, and I didn't use a squeezable tube like I was mentioning before, which would be easier to control, and it also means there would be less residue left over on the surface of the mold. So this is why I'm curing it just for a little bit and then wiping it to get all that extra gel off so that you can clearly see the design, and then I'll cure the rest of it so it's completely hard. Now you might be asking, Livia, why didn't you just use the gel that came in a squeezing tube with a thin applicator if that's going to create less waste and just be faster? Well, the answer is I wanted to do this on this exact day, and I didn't feel like waiting for my other product to ship. And also it just costs more money. So I have the resources. It just takes a little bit more patience, and so that's fine with me. Yay, it worked so well. So I also decided to create the scissors charm that is in this silicone mold as well. I just don't show it on camera. But yeah, look at it, guys. It's so cute. Let me see if I can get my tremor to hold still. I was really pleasantly surprised again by how quickly it was to make the mold, and that includes curing it and then decorating it. I thought it would take a lot longer just because I was like, I have no clue if this is going to work or if I'm even doing this right. But yeah, it worked super well, so super excited about that. Now it's time to decorate, and I chose to use nail dust, and next time I think I would paint it just so that the charms show up a little bit better with all their detail. And here it is. I hope you guys enjoyed.